Hello Nigerians, here welcome back to my channel. So let me start this video by talking about this particular politician that resigned from his position because he feels that the election was rigged in his favor. Yes, a politician actually resigned from his political office because the election that brought him into that office was rigged in his favor. You might be wondering, this is not in Nigeria nor in Africa. This actually happened in Pakistan. That is for you to see that politics in Nigeria is different from politics outside Nigeria and outside Africa. It is different from what we have here in Nigeria. The Western world have their way of, doing politics, which is different from what we have here in Nigeria. Imagine a politician giving up his position because he feels that election that brought him to that particular position was rigged in his favor. This can never happen here in Nigeria. Rather, here in Nigeria, politicians spend so much money to rig election, just as we saw in the last 2023 general election here in Nigeria. Here in Nigeria, politicians forget that they are like employees. The people must decide who they want to employ, and not you employing yourself. You are coming to serve the people in that your particular position. So rigging the election to get into that office is like forcing yourself onto the people, telling the people, if you don't want me, you must want me. And that is exactly what we saw in the last election. You see it, Nigerian politicians, they must learn. They must learn from this. I'm telling you, because if you rig yourself into that particular position, it has a very negative effect on the people. Even when you are trying your best, even though you are trying your best in that position, but for the fact that you rigged yourself into that place, the people will never believe in you. They will never believe in your policies. That's actually what is happening to Ahmed Bola Tinubu as it stands now. Anyway, that is by the way. So in other news, Ahmed Bola Tinubu's son, Seyi Tinubu, is actually telling Nigerians to endure the hardship that his father, Ahmed Bola Tinubu, has brought upon us here in Nigeria because of his bad economic policies and his bad monetary policies. This is coming from somebody who has never endured in his life before. This is coming from somebody who has never suffered what people are suffering before. You see, this kind of person, even if a bag of rice, let it be 150,000 naira, 200,000 naira, he can afford it because his father, Ahmed Bola Tinubu, has looted a lot of funds that can sustain him and his generations. You see it? I remember in 2023 when he was actually campaigning for his father, his old father, Ahmed Bola Tinubu, which he knows that his father cannot be able to fix the problems of Nigeria. But he went on to campaign for him. He went on to persuade people, especially people from the southwest, to vote for Ahmed Bola Tinubu. And people voted because he is from their tribe. That is tribalistic sentiment. A lot of people voted Ahmed Bola Tinubu because of that. Some people voted because of religious affiliations. And now, where are we? He is now asking Nigerians to endure. Do you know there is a limit to what a man can endure? There is a limit to what Nigerians can endure. And I think Nigeria has gotten to that limit at this particular point in time. Because this particular APC government has failed Nigerians. Since 2015, they took over. From the time of President Muhammadu Buhari to this Ahmed Tinubu, they have failed Nigerians. You see? And this particular government, they keep apportioning blames. They keep apportioning blames instead of taking responsibility. The last time we had, they said the economic problem is as a result of the previous administration. Which previous administration? The same APC. Are they not telling us that the APC has spoiled the economy and the same APC wants to fix the economy? You see it? And the problem is that they don't want to point out the culprit, the person who has caused this problem to Nigerians, being President Muhammadu Buhari, the former president of Nigeria. They don't want to call him out. They keep blaming Emefiele. They keep blaming him for the poor economic situation that we are in Nigeria at the moment. You see it? The other time, the Senate President, Godswill Akpabio, said that they don't even know the charge that they're going to charge Emefiele with. You see it? These people are confused. They don't even know what they are doing. And Seyi Tinubu is asking us to endure. Well, it is for people that can endure. For the Southwest, they can't endure anymore. The North, they can't endure anymore. And that's why there was a heavy protest today in Ibadan, Oyo State precisely. Heavy protest. The people who supported Ahmed Bola Tinubu, the Yoruba Ronu, the Emilokom people, they are now shouting Tinubu Ole. They are now saying that they want to leave Nigeria, that Nigeria is not for them anymore. You see it? They are crying. But these people were told, Peter Obi said it clearly then, during that 2023 election and campaign. He made it clear that hunger does not look at faces, so hunger does not know tribe. Hunger doesn't know religious affiliation. But these people did not listen. They were deceived. They thought that because Ahmed Bola Tinubu is from their geopolitical region, that things will be well with them. But they actually forget that all of us are in the same Nigeria. That when the prices of commodity increases, everybody will face the same thing. Because we buy from the same stores and all that. People will pay the same amount of money, no matter where you find yourself in this Nigeria. Now, a bag of cement is 15,000 naira. Some places are selling 14, some places are selling 12,000 naira, depending on your location. Yet, the price is still high. An increment in over 200%. You see it? And this is going to affect everybody in Nigeria. Now, they are crying, they are protesting because of hardship. An average man in Nigeria now cannot afford a bag of rice. People are receiving salary of 50,000 naira. Look at our minimum wage of 30,000 naira, 33,000 naira. You can't even use it to buy a bag of rice. You can't boast of being able to purchase a bag of rice from your minimum wage. So imagine that. People are hungry, people are crying, and I am happy that this is coming from the West. The Southeast has said that they are not going to involve themselves in any form of protest. Yes, it is not because the situation is not affecting them, but it is because they saw a better candidate. They saw someone who is competent enough to take this country to a better position. But other people saw tribalistic sentiment. They saw religion sentiment. And they feel that voting Mr. Peter Obi is like voting Igbo man into a presidential seat. And some of them sheepishly and foolishly voted the wrong person. Look at where it has landed them to now. Anyway, we all are in this situation now. There is no need to protest. Just like Seyi Tinubu has said, the South Westerners should endure. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think in the comment section.